overwhelmed by West Virginia's pressure with 26 turnovers. We really didn't do what we worked on as far as taking care of the basketball. So, but you can't really simulate, how aggressive and how physical West Virginia is. So it was a long day. Any question?
What was the main difference that you saw between the first half and the second half for your guys?
Even though we were turning it over, we still were making shots. Rob was making shots for us, and that helped. I think they settled down, didn't turn the ball over as much in the second half. And those were the two different. We turned it over the first, the first 5 out of 7 possessions probably in the second half. That's just a remedy for getting your butt beat.
Rob only had 2 shots and no points in the second half. Turner, what was the difference for him?
Rob, probably because we didn't play him about 18 minutes, I guess, 28 minutes. But I just thought we had some things going there, and some other people. What happens sometimes, you'll get playing and not have a guy in the game. I probably should have had him in there more because he was one of the few guys who were making shots. And I think at one point they missed a point-blank shot, and he was tired and said he wanted to come out. So that's probably why. Not that I forgot him, but we kind of, you get going, you get coaching, you need somebody in the game. You need someone else maybe is trying to, maybe you're trying to get somebody else going or make a shot. That's right, you probably should have kept him in more longer.
What did you think of Aaron Ross and Isaiah Manderson in the second half?
I was very impressed with him, especially after losing Norris, whatever he did in the first half. Taunting, he says. I don't think I've ever seen a kid thrown out for taunting, but I guess that's where it goes. But but I thought Isaiah really stepped up and played hard. He played smart. He did some good things there. I thought, and Aaron, he's really playing well. He's feeling for 7-7. He really did a good job there. Really had a tough time taking care of the ball, but otherwise he can really bang. He's mature enough and physical enough to be able to bang with their front line. Whereas Zach just was like a piece of, they just throwing him around like a rag doll, and he just had no real physicality to him today. So, but he's a freshman. He'll get better.
Coach, you've been around a lot of teams and seen a lot of teams. Wondering, this West Virginia pressure defense, does it remind you of any other team you've ever gone against or coached? And what do you think is the key to their success?
Well, they just stay after you. They just, it reminds me of Florida. Billy Donovan really had a team that was really pressure. Those teams that were very physical like this and always attacking. That's what his team reminded me of. And, what was the other question?
What do you think is the key to their success within that press?
Well, they have depth. They have depth. They have physical, mature players that really, kind of hand check you. If you're not a very mature or physically strong team, you're going to get bumped around and shoved around, and that's basically how it works.
Do you think it wears your guys down any extra when they have to keep fighting from behind to try to regain a lead?
Well, it hurts when you keep turning it over. You keep having to run back, and it takes a lot out of you. I don't know if so much. Just 26 turnovers, you're not going to beat many people, and you're always going to be. It's demoralizing, depressing for everyone when you turn the ball over the way you did. So that's basically what our problem has been all year.
The second time seeing that pressure, did you think you would handle it better? How well do you think you handled it second time compared to the first?
Awful. Like you never saw it before, like you never worked with it. So. But again, it's hard to simulate that. We try to put 6 guys on the court to press 5 and 7. But really, in this league, you don't have a lot of turnaround time. You have a lot of time to improve. You want to work on the fundamentals, and one of the problems we have is I don't know what has happened to our fundamentals. Jumping in the air to pass balls, lob passes, something we don't even teach, but it happens in a game.
Any other questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.